Made in Italy has historically been recognized worldwide as a synonym of excellence and craftsmanship. For centuries, Italian masters have constantly developed the expertise and skills to create durable, high-quality goods responding to the needs of the most demanding customers. In the last years, this vast knowledge is being combined with a massive push on innovation and technological development. For these reasons, Made in Italy is now among the best-known brands on a global scale, and it has an incredible potential to grow further. Italy is an export-oriented economy. About 1/3 of the Italian GDP comes from export activities, and strengthening the fabric of our enterprises and their ability in order to be competitive on international markets is a cornerstone of our activity and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Before the COVID-19 outbreak, net exports were the only component of Italian aggregate demand, registering a continuous growth. Our export increased by 41% from 2010 to 2019, reaching a total amount of 475 billion euros in 2019. We expected to reach the 500 billion euros threshold in 2020, but the pandemic has inevitably delayed this key achievement. Nonetheless, also thanks to our government strategy aimed at protecting and stimulating Italian exporters during the darkest hour of the crisis, the competitive edge, strength, commitment and resilience of our entrepreneurs is being confirmed by the export data of the first quarter of 2021, which peaked to more than 161 billion euros, a level which is higher than in the same time period of 2019 before the pandemic. We know that Made in Italy is usually associated to traditional sectors such as fashion, furniture and food. Of course, we appreciate this as we are proud of our way of living, but I'll never be tired to say that Italy is also a thriving economy at the cutting edge of innovation and a world leader in many high-tech sectors and strategic value chains, including pharmaceuticals, renewable energies, automotive and aerospace technologies. We want to convey this dynamic image of our country to foreign observers, and we are about to launch a digital communication campaign to this purpose. The campaign counts on a budget of 15 million euros, and it will make massive use of digital tools to address the top 26 most relevant markets for Italian exports in Europe, America and Asia. In June 2020, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Luigi Di Maio, and the representatives of the Italian business signed the so-called Pact for Export, with the aim to respond promptly to the impact of the pandemic on SMEs, and in particular to restore their export capacity after the first lockdown, during which the international economic activity basically stopped. Let me stress that to define this strategy, we used a very inclusive approach, which we pursued through a wide online consultation process, which I personally chaired with more than 140 Italian business associations involved. The main goals of such initiatives are to consolidate Italian exporting companies and improve their skills, with a particular focus on human capital, modernization, digitalization and trade finance. In terms of digitalization, we recently launched the program Digitally Temporary Export Managers, which provides newly skilled human resources to strengthen the digital and managerial performance of approximately 2,000 SMEs. Moreover, we are about to launch an additional voucher program addressing approximately 7,000 micro-enterprises with the aim of financing a new set of digital export supporting services. Finally, through the program Smart Export Academy, we are implementing a training project on the issues of digitalization and business internationalization, targeting about 20,000 SMEs and professionals. We also launched the web platform export.gov.it, a unique entry point that brings together in a single digital platform all the available public tools for supporting business internationalization of SMEs. Finally, we widened the set of export and trade finance tools, allowing our companies to increase their industrial and commercial presence abroad. In particular, we set up a more comprehensive set of incentives and export credit packages, and more importantly, we allocated about 6 billion euro in preferential financial support with aim to boost the presence of our SMEs in foreign markets. Seemingly, in 1939, during an interview, Henry Ford said, "Every time I see an Alfa Romeo pass by, I lift my hat." Since the beginning of the automotive era, Italian car manufacturers have been renowned everywhere for their competitiveness, taste and passion. These are still the main distinctive features of our industry, together with the technological leadership gained year after year. The Emilia-Romagna Motor Valley, with its vibrant ecosystem enhancing innovation, is among the main targets of our export support campaign, as it contributes to the development and reputation of our country as a whole. At the same time, being a made-in-Italy producer is important to car makers, as here they can become active part of a glorious history and find every ingredient they need to be successful in their future. Skilled technicians, excellent schools and universities, tradition mixed with innovation. The automotive industry is a key sector for our economy and flagship for our country. For this reason, with the contribution of the Italian Trade Agency and the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have dedicated the 2021 Formula One Imola Grand Prix to the Made in Italy, and we are supporting the third edition of the Motor Valley Fest, which will take place in the next days in Modena. This event is indeed a remarkable opportunity to admire and try a collection of legendary Italian cars, and at the same time discuss the future transition of the automotive sector with experts and managers from all over the world. I wish you to enjoy this great show, and remember that Italy looks forward to welcoming you to its beautiful locations for testing, living and driving all'italiana. Grazie mille, thank you and see you in Italy.